Hey, this is the Daily Overpass. My name is Eric and I make apps. Now today I want to ask the question, is your sense of duty making you unhappy? Okay, so today I want to talk a little bit about duty and obligation. So I think that we all have a sense of duty. Sometimes that sense of duty is very strong, sometimes it's very weak, but we all have some sort of sense of duty. We have to look after others and do things we might not necessarily want to do, but they have to be done. They have to be done because you just got to do what you got to do. So we all know people who have a very weak sense of duty. They're just looking out for themselves. They don't care about the consequences of everything. They're just I mean, not the kind of people you really want to hang out with, really. They're just, they have to be taken care of by other people, really, because they're just worthless. And then you have other people who have a very strong sense of duty. Like, I consider myself to have a very strong sense of duty. Having been in the military, we talked about duty all the time. As a father, tons of duty. You have to take care of people. And as an employee, you have your duties to the company you work for or your fellow colleagues. And as a business owner, I have the duty to my workers, I have a duty to the clients, right? We all have a sense of duty, right? And I've always been of the opinion that having a very strong sense of duty is always a positive thing. But there was one point in my life where I started to realize that maybe my strong sense of duty was just making me unhappy. See, when you have a family, when you have responsibilities like that, you start to think, well, I have to do what I have to do to take care of them. That's your job. That's your reason for being. You've taken on those responsibilities and you have to look after everybody. And one of the things with looking after everybody is that you can't put your family at risk. You can't take unnecessary risks with their future, right? This makes it really hard when you want to start your own business or do something different, start an app business, move to a new location, whatever, because you're thinking, this is very selfish of me and my whole goal in life is to look after them, right? And sometimes having that very strong sense of duty can just make you miserable. And you've probably known people like this in your own life. I know I can think of a few myself who they've gone their entire lives and they're always taking care of other people. And when you ask them what they want to do, they have dreams and goals just like you and I do, but they never pursue them because I've got a mortgage, I've got to do this, I've got to take care of them, I got to make sure everybody else is okay. And sometimes when you look at them, you can see other people taking advantage of them, taking advantage of that sense of duty, that sense of having to do right. And I hate to make it sound like that's a bad thing, because it's not. We all want to be that person, the person who takes care of everyone else, the person who does what needs to be done. Like, I felt when I started doing apps and when I started moving away from the contracts, when I was getting a lot of money from contracting and I said, I'm going to focus on Overpass full time, I felt very selfish. Like, I shouldn't be doing this because this is what I want to do. I mean, I could kid myself and say, no, I'm building this for the family, but really it was like, I need to do something more meaningful than working in that building, building those applications for those people. I need to do something that is just to keep myself sane, to realize that I was put on this earth to do something unique and special to myself, rather than just, oh, you want a web page? I'll do you a web page. You want this? You want this. And it's really difficult. And sometimes it is that sense of duty which you don't want to ignore that stops you from doing things because you don't want to put them at risk. I know it's kind of a vague today. It's just something I've been thinking about. Duty is an important thing, right? Having responsibilities is an important thing. But sometimes playing it safe because you want to protect everybody else makes it so that you yourself can't be happy and you yourself can't do what you want to do, right? And by no means am I saying quit your job, because that would just be so stupid. I'm not saying quit your job and start an app company, but I'm saying take the time to do that kind of stuff, right? You have to do this stuff. I'm so glad that when I started Overpass and when I went to do it full time, because I felt so like I am letting everybody down because I'm pursuing my own selfish ambitions. And it was when everybody else said, no, we'll be okay. As long as you make sure everyone else is taken care of, we'll be okay. And we all accept the risk. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. That's it for today. I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow.